time to get to the man cave.
What up?
Welcome to the man cave. Relax Wednesdays.
Relax Wednesday.
Back again for more of everything and nothing, nothing and everything.
Everything, anything, and nothing.
Mm-hmm. We were just talking about getting lottery tickets. I forgot yesterday. Powerball,
Right.
yeah, I'm good. The Powerball, like what, a billion, over a billion, some crazy stuff like that.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely got to buy a ticket. And I never was even buying lottery tickets until like her dad and her won a lot. Them only two people I ever know that really like hit some shit.
I know a couple
people. I got to buy
some shit, but like I know a dude that hit $1 million on a scratcher.
Nah, see, I know a motherfucker that hit the whole shit. 20 of them, they hit the whole shit.
That's crazy.
The whole 420. So I'm like, all right. And then he smacked some shit, and I'm like, all right, man, we gotta buy these tickets now.
Oh yeah, gotta hit this big lotto.
Her dad still buy them motherfuckers. if you smack the lottery, say you hit one of these that's high as hell right now, you will still buy tickets if you hit the Billy and get the 5. Yeah. After it's so crazy after like it's like $1 billion to pay out like 5 something.
Yeah, it's 516.
But then that your taxes, after your taxes come out, you really only got like 350.
So only.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm down with the 350. You can give me 100 and I'm cool. You can give me 10. You can give me 5. You can give me 1.
5,000.
Give me 1 million. Like I'll be cool. You can give me 20,000. I'll be cool. But
exactly
after all the taxes and everything, and I got 20,000, I'll be cool with that. That 20,000 it's gonna do some things. But yeah, but them taxes is real. But I'm cool. They make money, boy. Like somebody hit that and they automatically taking half of that, like, and then you got to pay taxes. Like
that's the craziest shit, man.
But what can you do, man? It's free money.
Oh, I'm not gonna complain at all.
If you win like that, it's free money.
I'm taking that money and running.
Yeah. What would you do? Like, what's one of the first things? Like, very first, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, when you get it, you go to the office, you got to wait your little 6 weeks to get the actual money and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you got the money. Like, it's here. You driving back from the spot, you know what I mean? With the check. Like, oh, it's check with 500 of them things or whatever. Like, what you finna do, though? After you go to the bank. The bank probably hold that shit for a couple of days. However, depending on your bank, it could be like 2 weeks. Depending on your bank, all that stuff is done. Everything's done, and your bank account 500 up, 500 M's up, and you can just go do whatever you want. What's the very first thing? I'm talking about. Soon as you go do anything with that money, what's the very first thing you gonna do?
Go buy me a 40 of Colt 45 and a cigar.
40 of Colt 45 and a cigar. I was about to say, hey, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was gonna say shit, bro. I'm about to call the homies and nigga with the homies. We about to go get a drink somewhere, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. That's the first thing. I ain't going to buy nothing off rip though. That ain't That ain't gonna be the first thing I do. Realistically, if you be realistic, that's not gonna be the first thing I do. We finna go somewhere and have a drink, celebrate this shit real quick. Get some
nice dinner.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to go do something super dumbass nice, but I'm still gonna go to work. Is the crazy part about all of this shit, because I still got to go to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm still, everything gonna be the same. And then Saturday gonna come, or whatever day, Monday, whichever one of the off days come next, shit about to get ugly, and that's when I'm gonna let them know. All right, bring some, y'all go hire somebody. I'll even train them. I'll come in here. I'll work the night shift when it's busy just to train that motherfucker before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make sure y'all good. But other than that, bro, y'all got a month. Maybe, y'all got a month, dog. Because I'm that type of nigga. I ain't trying to leave like that. Even if I'm cool.
I ain't gonna do that either. But I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna do exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I ain't doing shit more. I'm say, hey, I did my part.
Well, see, it's different at my job because they give me what I want. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have no problem. Like, we about to go on 2 trips in September, and what they gonna say? Like, Nick been asking me about them and shit. No, Nick been asking me about them. And I was talking to Tanya earlier, and Caleb was like, "You're going to Vegas?" And I was like, "Yeah, we going to September. Like, it's cheaper to go to Vegas instead of Cali, so we gonna go to Vegas."
Oh yeah,
Vegas yeah. I'm like, shit, we going on 2, and the kids wants to go on one with them at the end of the month, end of September to Alabama. Some nice ass shit.
Hell yeah, that's only 8 hours away.
Nigga, no the fuck it ain't, because I'm flying. No, it ain't.
I'm just saying the drive's only 8 hours.
No, it ain't. It's 9.5 or some shit.
Oh my god! So tack it extra.
No,
damn, Jay.
It was like 10.
Yeah, it was like 10. It's like 10 or 11 hours. It's 9.
It's by the shore in Alabama.
Dog, it's on the Gulf. So
yeah, you going down to the bottom. I'm talking about like right in the
going to Atlanta is 9 hours. So going to Alabama is like 11 hours, bro.
Well, to my cousins in Bama, it's 8 hours for me.
Well, y'all probably right there. Like they shit all the way down.
Right after you cross.
We going all the way down on the Gulf. Yeah, we going all the way down on the Gulf. We'd be on the Gulf down there. But and they accommodated though. They don't what they gonna do. You know what I mean? Like they give me what I want, what she want. Like shit, if she tell them we off, we off. Like she come and tell me like she come and tell me like you off. We already talked to Nick, already got the days, and I'm like, oh okay, all right. Well, that's what we doing then. You know what I mean? But the first thing we definitely now the second thing is I'm going to buy I'm at least going to buy like 2 Lamborghinis, bro. I see you with I'm going to at least buy like 2 Lamborghinis.
That's whip time, man. Yeah.
Oh, but I listen. I will pay, bro. I will give me 500,000. I need 2 of them. I'll give you $1 million right now, and they give them to me 800 cash. I'll give you 900 cash. Here, take that.
Oh yeah, out the door.
They gonna give me both of them.
See, I'd buy one Lambo, then I buy that Mercedes AMG.
Nah,
that thing is fucking nice.
I need a Huracan.
That thing's nice.
I need a Huracan, bro. I need a Huracan, and I need like I forgot what it's called.
That Gallardo, you buy that motherfucker.
Not a Gallardo, man. I don't think it's a Gallardo. It's a new one, man. I can't think of it, but I definitely want the Huracan. I'm gonna think of it. It's gonna come to Aventador. I think that's the new Aventador I seen. I think it's the new Aventador I seen. Yeah, I'm going to buy 2 of them off rip, and then everybody else gonna have it. Then where y'all at? Kids, whatever. Tanya don't even drive, and what kind of car you want? We got we gonna keep that too. But what else you want? Like, what kind of luxury car you want? We going to get Benzes, Beamers, Bentleys, and Ferraris and Lamborghinis. What you mean? Mm-hmm. Real shit though. And then I'm gonna get a fleet. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, bro. Like that would be fire. But you know, I would like invest into where I live. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever we decide to live. Of course, Middletown is where I'm from. I'm definitely investing in Middletown because I want a statue. When I leave, I want a statue. You hear me? Don't let me get rich. I'm telling you, bro. I want
to get a statue up there.
I want some, man. Listen, I'm on some Dave Chappelle shit. For real. He put $65 million in Yellow Springs, bro, and he owned damn near the whole city. Like I'm trying to do that where I own all this shit and everybody can eat. This shit gonna you feel me? Like I need the key to the city and I need a statue. This nigga, and they gotta say this nigga changed all this shit. That's what I wanted to say.
That's what it's gonna say down there at the bottom.
This nigga changed all this shit exactly like that. I promise you. This me, bro. I'm not gonna change. This guy was the no. This nigga changed all this shit. Good, babe.
I mean, you got the money. That's what happens. Make things happen.
Hell yeah. What? How much would you give back though? Out of that money,
I give back.
You want the money after the taxes $350. You know, you put your tax money to the side.
I'd help a lot of people out, man.
No, I ain't say that because I know that. But how much would you help people out? Would you change lives? That's the thing.
Oh yeah. Lives would be definitely changed.
How many lives in a dollar amount would you change?
All the lives.
In a dollar amount though. For me, probably about $1.50. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. See, because I was gonna say if I had the 350, all I need is 100. I don't got the other 150 week charities, St. Jude, the block, nigga, family, whoever. Every is gonna get dispersed amongst a lot of people. We gonna change some lives. All I need is 100.
Oh yeah, I'm clearing
350 and that I didn't work for. Just give me 100.
For 200, you would donate everything.
Yeah, if we did 150, we still have 2.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. You see, I'm high. Good. Hey, when you smoke like me,
he already spent that other 100. He ain't forgot about that. That went to all the cars.
Yeah, in my head, our cars and stuff, it was already gone. But yeah, so I only need 100 though. So 150. So I guess I had 200 because what else would I do with 100 after I give out 150? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I still had a 200, which the 200, that 100 of that 200 going straight into business. Oh yeah, buying businesses, real estate, all of that, and then the other 100 just gonna be doing what it do. Investments, all of that. You know what I mean? My personal money, yeah, my personal 100 million. You know what I mean? And I break, you know, because out of that 150, everybody, family, everybody's included. That 150. You feel me? That 150, everybody's included. You know what I mean? So my immediate family, like my family, that I, you know, they gonna be what? All of them gonna be millionaires. Everybody,
debt free.
Everybody,
millionaires,
150 million
houses, cars.
Yes. Nigga, don't go to work. Don't invest nothing. Don't do nothing. Just live your life.
Yep.
Go where you want to go. Do all of that, bro. Just raise your kids and live y'all's lives, man. Like, I don't want y'all to have to go to work or worry about any of that stuff.
Or do your own company and create your own generational wealth.
Here, all y'all 10 million apiece. That's 50 million or 40 million. Even Lil Kylan, that's 50 million. All them niggas can get 10 million. Just to, you know, and then, you know, wills and trusts and stuff like that. The grandkids, everybody gonna be straight. You feel me? Like, everybody gonna, like, that's the type of stuff I would do, because a lot of people get that and then they end up dead in a couple years because they just went out and went ham and partied and drank and did drugs and did everything they wanted to do. Which you can do that, but you gotta be responsible doing it.
Yeah, you can't be stupid.
You got to do that shit with people you love, man. You got to give back. I'm telling you, man, that stuff come back. Because if you selfish, man, that's the type of energy you gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want all this money and you ain't trying to do nothing for nobody. That's crazy.
There's no reason to be selfish with that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
No reason.
You got to do
better people's lives and make them. It makes like the community becomes better because of that.
Yeah. And that'd be the crazy part too, because a lot of our neighborhoods and stuff, you know, these neighborhoods be messed up, but it'd be a lot of famous people from a lot of these neighborhoods, or at least somebody, and none of them want to help where they from. And that's why I always be like, it don't matter where I end up. I'm from Middletown, my family here. Even if I'm gone, I still got family here. So I'm gonna always put money back in this. When I get to that philanthropy point in my life, when I can get to that where I'm a philanthropist, we gonna have all the good stuff out here.
Hell yeah.
All these kids, man. Little baby's kids running around with nothing to do. Ain't got nothing to do. Literally, it ain't nothing to do.
Cleaning up these parks, making sure they right, giving them some good stuff.
Bring the pools back. Like, we ain't
all these damn courts are getting redone.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. We need to build a real rec center out here. All type of stuff need to happen out here. They just
can't be the Richie Rec Center over there.
They just keep building houses. Like, man, build something useful. Build something that's for the community, the people that pay the taxes around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that own their houses, that we all pay taxes because we all live somewhere. And they took it out of our checks. Like, why not put something in the community that help the community? Oh, man. Like, it's crazy. We don't benefit from nothing half the time. Most of it.
See, and that is crazy. Why not, you know, like you were saying, the rec center, the parks, make stuff flourish around here so it keeps, you know, people here, keeps the good people around, instead of everybody like, man, this is going downhill, we're out and dipping.
Yeah. You know what it'd be, so, man, bro, our mall, I developed the hell out that mall if I had the money for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be a big mall. It's right off of the highway. That right there. Let's make that about 2-3 stories. Do some deals. We're gonna talk to some people, get some stores in here, whatever. Man, had the money for that, man. But don't nobody want to do nothing like that, man. It's crazy. It's so much land to develop too.
God, if you took that whole thing and You can make something huge over there.
Yeah, you can restructure that whole entire thing and have something huge, and you can connect Burlington and everything to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they all connected. They all right there. You can connect them shits, everything. It can be one big ass mall. You know what I'm saying? But people don't be thinking like that around here. Or, people that develop. It's a lot of land development around here. So I don't understand why ain't
Nobody want that. They don't want the traffic. They want to suffer in that kind of way, which is stupid because it brings money in.
Yes.
You're bringing jobs and money.
You driving down I-75, which is a main highway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The main, like it go all up and down the state. That is one of them. It's a main highway. You see a big ass mall off of the highway. Come on, man. You know you're gonna want to go to that mall. Like, wow, what is that? Man, let's hit that real quick. Like, man, it's crazy. But they need to build up these communities, man, and rec centers and stuff like that, man. Like, we need more stuff like that.
Yeah, and
I agree. Something to do.
I agree with what Ma said. They do charge some crazy ass prices once you build a rec center. They want some astronomical stuff sometimes.
Right, and all that should be free. You should never have to pay to go to a rec center.
It doesn't have to be free. It just doesn't have to be out of
when I was a kid, you didn't have to pay unless you was going to the YMCA, because that's a business. That's a corporation, the YMCA. But rec centers, we never had to pay to go to rec centers when I was a kid. When I was growing up.
If we're gonna make some crazy, huge thing, I mean, if we become rich and do it, well, then no one got to pay because
why would you have to pay when it's already? I'm making money for this
that's what I say. We wouldn't have to worry about that.
You know what I mean?
If the city puts the money into it, they want to refurbish the money, put it back into the city or whatever. But it doesn't have to be $500 a person to go into this thing a year. Like, they don't need that type of shit.
People got to do it the right way, man. If you make the rec center and you make it non-profitable, you can write it off at the end of the year. And every time it's so many ways, bro. You can do it every year because it's a non-profit. You're going to make your money regardless. You know what I mean? Like, places like that, it's not expensive to operate for kids. Now, if it's adults, you got to get.
Well, yeah, it's adults trying to come in there, swimming, playing basketball, working out, shit like that.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just got to
say, all right, so from kids, what? You hit an age.
Teenagers, man.
Yeah.
Teenagers, man, 12, 11, 12, up to 18. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to be, of course, you got to structure it right, programs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I remember the youth leagues, like we still got them, but we don't got them like that no more. Like you got to go somewhere else to do it. You know what I mean? Like they do the YMCA stuff still, but they don't promote it like that. You know what I mean? They don't try to get the kids into it. You know what I mean? And then their parents don't try to get it's just crazy, man. It's so much more that could be done.
Nobody wants to spend the time no more. I coached recreational basketball for almost 20 years, man.
Yeah,
I did that when I was up there. And I did it from 5th grade all the way through seniors in high school.
Yeah,
and then that was huge. But the price, like when I started it to where it ended, the price became something crazy, or the price might have stayed the same, but they took from you.
Right.
So like before, you would pay, and then you got to go to the Cavs game. Like you paid just a small amount for the Cavs game, but then you got to go on a court. You got a basketball, you got jersey, you got this, got that. Now by the end of it, my last year, you just got whatever jersey you got, but you were still paying the same price as what everybody paid before, and they got all those other amenities. Like they got all that good stuff. Right. And that sucks because them kids.
However it's done, it need to be done.
Yeah, and then you didn't get paid. It was all the coaching was voluntary.
Voluntary,
I didn't get paid to do that. I just love doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't. I wouldn't even worry about coaching kids. Like, you don't gotta pay me to coach no kids, man. It's kids.
That's what I'm saying. I love doing it. And
it shouldn't be a payroll for coaches for kids. Like, you're a kid. Now, if you work for a school, that's different. You know what I mean? If they pay you, then they pay you. You work for a school. It's a business. Yeah. But it shouldn't, like, if you a youth league or something like that, you shouldn't be. No, I don't need to.
No, there is no pay. I mean, everybody needs it. If you pay whatever so you can get all those crazy amenities, fine.
Yeah.
But not, hey, we're going to pay this.
You get sponsorship.
$125, $150 to get nothing.
Yeah, you just get sponsorships and stuff. That's all.
Back there, the sponsors came in, they would just sponsor it and they would donate whatever. And their name got put on the back of the jersey.
Yeah. That's
And I
something,
mean,
man.
that's cool.
I miss them days, man. I remember that stuff, man. All that stuff was big back when I was growing up, man. Back in the day, for real. It's just different now. Kids want to be on the game, on the internet, all of that craziness for 8 hours, 10 hours a day.
All right, listen, you could turn that into something cool. Leave the house
Hey,
and go to this place
money
and be a big tournament.
That's different. I ain't talking about the ones making money. Yeah, I ain't talking about the ones making money though.
Yeah, I'm just.
It's not a lot of them. It's only a select few people making money doing games.
Making some real money, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a wide
some dollars, but you ain't making no money.
Because you have to have the streamer. See, the biggest gaming dude that was on Twitch is the little Kai dude. That's the biggest streamer. He streamed every day for a month. And that shit went crazy. It made him like $15-20 million. I think they gave him like $2 million, and then they banned him. They kicked him off of Twitch after that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. So he went over to another spot, but he be doing a lot of goofy stuff though to get his followers up. So it ain't just playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still streaming, like we streaming right now. You just stream on Twitch, like, and then he doing it's like a podcast type of thing, but he doing goofy stuff. Yeah, playing games. You know what I mean?
When you playing a game, you can see him in a little box down there. His reactions are what get you.
It's the streams, bro. Like them streams, the amount of streams and followers that he got. That's the reason why he big. That's how it works. You ain't got to be good at nothing. You can suck at the game that you playing.
It's your reactions and how you play.
Yes, if millions of people are engaging in it, you will make money off of it because people are engaging. That's advertisement. You running ads, all of that stuff. It's all money. They want eyes on their sites. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Without that, it's.
But I've watched some of these dudes. There was a dude that used to do it, and he would do scary games, and they would be stupid, retard ones that you would never play. But he would go do it, and when he would get scared, his reaction, because he got scared of everything. He would jump, he'd be crazy, and they would watch him, and then he would go away for months, and he would be gone. But then all of a sudden, a countdown would appear that he was coming back, and you just saw subscribers going crazy, just waiting for the countdown to hit, and he'd be back.
Yeah, hey man, Resident Evil was one of those games back in the day.
But see, that was a real game. I'm talking about he was playing some stupid shit.
Playing that in the dark. You ever played that?
That was crazy shit.
Man, it had you looking around. You might not be scared, but you're gonna be looking around like playing that
Silent Hill shit.
Silent Hill. Hey, it's a few of them that had you. Yeah, somebody got to be home when you play
it. You gotta hold on somewhere, man.
I remember them days, man. What's the best games you played like that?
What, scary games?
Yeah.
Well, Resident Evil was always up there. Silent Hill was up there.
Resident Evil #1 for me. That was crazy.
Yeah, that definitely is. Silent Hill's close just because the monsters were nuts. Like they were just
man.
Dude, what?
Now you know what game was fire though? Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead was good.
Left 4 Dead was fire. Both of them. They should have kept that going.
What is it? Was it Evil Rising or is it?
God.
I
think it might be that.
Something, yeah, that was good. Where it's crazy running around, just shit, just murder everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, I like games like that, but I also like the game Last of Us. You know, you just
I was gonna get that so many times.
A real story.
Yeah, they made a show out of it.
I know, and the show is amazing, and it's crazy how they just went right with it. The
game looked hard. I was gonna get it so many times, I just never got it.
It's a game where you sit down and you actually play. Like you are gonna get into it, especially if you high. You about to be in there like.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Be sucked in that boy.
Like they got you. As soon as you start playing, they got you tight.
Look, that's one of the games I did not delete. I kept that one just because I would always go. I will go back and play it. Yeah, because that's just a game that I'll do it because I mean I don't even know the storyline, but you can do so many things. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that. It makes sense. But I the one thing about gaming is I can't do that shit for 72 hours in a row. Like they be up for days doing that. Bro, they'll do it every single day.
They got nothing else to do, man.
All day. They just game and game and game. I'm not knocking them if you getting paid for it, but if you're not getting paid for it, it's like, what is you doing with your life?
If you're not getting paid for it, you better start doing something to get paid for it if you're gaming like that.
Get your followers up. Get your likes up, get your subs up, all that. If you get them followers up, get them eyes, you can do anything on the internet. That's the key to all of it is them people watching. And that's the crazy part about it all. The shit's like a sport. Because that's the key to everything in the sport is the people watching. You seen in the pandemic wasn't nobody watching. All those games was trash. There wasn't no fans, bro. All them games was trash. Like it was no excitement or nothing in none of those.
Nah, yeah, they try to boost
noise.
noise.
Oh my god, bro! They try to noise. No, it was
that
trash.
was the dumbest shit ever.
It all was trash. We seen it. We got to see it firsthand how much the fans in the stands matter. So it's all about the people watching.
And they started putting screens up so you saw people.
Yeah, that was so trash, man. Then people was buying seats and they was putting a cardboard cutout in the seats, bro. It was the pandemic brought out some corny ass shit.
Yeah,
it brought out some of the craziest shit. That was crazy. Games with bruh. I don't know, man. They went in the NBA. They did something like some virtual stuff with I think it was the NBA.
Yeah.
They was buying seats and it was virtual. And
yeah, because you were sitting there and you'd
watch.
They
was there, like, and it's like, bro, yo.
It's like WWE when they did
it
that.
Was the Oculus when that
it was just panels.
Yeah, it was panels.
Had a screen and it was just you, like me looking at you right here. That's how you were on the screen watching.
And that was trash. You know how much stuff people done forgot about that happened in 2020?
Yeah, because they don't ever want to remember that shit.
2020 and 2021.
They don't want to remember none of that.
I'm never forgetting that shit. I
wouldn't either, but they don't want to remember it.
Bruh, the world got locked down. Except for Atlanta, California, and Florida. they was open. They never shut they states down. But the country, the world,
kept kicking it.
Other countries, everybody was shut down, bro. We never lived through that until then.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, that shit was crazy. And hopefully people learn some shit from that.
Yeah, don't ever get locked down.
Hell yeah. And people
I was out kicking it.
People nasty, bro. Nah, bro. It showed me that people is nasty. You know how many when they was showing people how to wash their hands, how many people like didn't know? Like I'm like,
see, now that's stupidity.
Come on, bro.
That's stupidity.
Come on, man.
Put the soap in your hand, rub the water, scrub them up.
How you don't know how to wash your hands when you've been taught to wash your hands your whole entire life?
I mean, because some mofos don't.
That is nasty, bro.
It is nasty.
Now I'll be watching people like if I'm in the bathroom
every time.
I swear if they don't go to the sink, I'll be like, oh, this nigga nasty.
Yeah, then I have a problem. Duke on be like, what's up? Like,
no, I'm not shaking your hand. I just seen you not wash your hands.
No, piss hands, get out of here.
Bro. Like I be peeping all that stuff now, man. People is nasty, man.
Like you gotta do all
hygiene is a crucial part of surviving in this world. Hygiene, being clean.
Yeah, I don't get all that.
I don't care what nobody say. If you ain't clean, you ain't happy. Look at all the dirty people.
I don't understand any of that.
The dirty people in the world ain't happy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Makes no sense.
Would you be happy if you was dirty?
Nah, if you dirty like that, you start being all crazy like that, you depressed.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's usually what happens. When you get into depression, you let a lot of shit slide.
Yeah, man. That's why hygiene, man. That's a big part of some. Yeah, I'm telling you. And people don't even be peeping that. That's a sign. Sometimes that can be a sign to like something like, you know what I mean? You check on your friend, man, you know.
That's why when people are like, why
you know what I mean?
You pay that much or you get your hair cut all the time? Yeah, because dude, I gotta be feeling right. I can't be slacking on that. I mean, that's what you see is
look good, feel good, man. They used to tell us that in sports. You know what I mean? That's where all the headbands came from, the arms, stuff. That's where all that stuff came from. Look good, feel good. The nice shoes. They used to wear Converses.
Yeah, the Chuck T's.
You know what I mean? Them bull, you know what I mean? They used to wear them. And
no ankle supports and that shit.
Yeah, but then it got to we got the nice basketball. Okay, we gonna wear these, and they nice too. We look good while we playing. That's a part of sports. Look good, play good. Look good, feel good, play good. However they said it, but
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's real. Same thing applies to life.
Oh yeah.
Look good, feel good. I don't be mad at me because I like nice stuff.
Exactly. Just because I look good, don't look at me differently.
I got a problem with the night. Like no, so if I get rich and go buy a Lambo, so I like nice stuff.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of good stuff in my life to outweigh the bad stuff, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
You're on your way
The
up.
the way my life been going, my life is great, man. I don't got no issues with my life.
There you go.
I ain't never been able to say my life was great in the past.
I know. Well, you built yourself up to this. Now you can.
Yeah, man. It took us a while to be like, man, we almost there. Almost. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Now we need to just get almost there.
And this right here, yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Cause Lord, man. I'm about to do something to get my credit up higher.
And I'm doing something now. What's funny is it's dipping it first and then it'll jump it up. So I'm
Man, man, how much you hate that nobody ever told nobody about credit? Like, even going way back, they never really told
like
nobody
I said, but
credit.
We talked about this before. This shit should have been like a class in school.
Dang,
about credit,
finance,
economy, shit, taxes, all this shit.
How to manage money. Anytime you get a check, you got to pay taxes. People don't be understanding that, man. Don't nobody be knowing that. Read what you sign before you sign it. Simple stuff that you go through in life. Like, I don't understand why they never taught us that. Well, I do, because, you know, they need workers for these jobs. You know, it's a lot of businesses, a lot of jobs. There's got to be workers.
I mean, workers, that's fine, but you should still know how to do your taxes.
Yeah,
still know your credit wise.
That's why it's better to just go get a trade, unless you're going to have a career to be a doctor, lawyer, something like, you know, something that's a career. Then yeah, school is probably the best thing for you. But if that ain't your life, then you might want to go get a trade.
Yeah,
you always gonna have a place in the workforce if you know a trade.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's what I encourage you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to go 12 to 16 years of school.
That's exactly what I told Dom. I said, hey, listen, kid, if you don't want to go to college, don't got no problem. You need to learn something that will always be needed. Yeah. And right now he's doing it now. I mean, he delivers drywall, he helps put it up, he helps do different things. So he's learning that kind of stuff. And I'm like, there you go. That's what you needed to do. Yeah,
because they always build houses and anything with a house is they always doing that. Real estate is never gonna stop. Because they just gonna keep tearing stuff down and building stuff up. So
that's right.
That's how it go. Tear it down, build it up. It's all capitalism, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But just they just gotta be workers. That's why school is you think about it like this. Work hours, traditional work hours and school hours is the same. You go to work in the morning, your kids at school. They made it to where you didn't have to worry about your kids while you was at work.
Yeah.
By the time you get off work, they get off school, and you go pick up your kid and go home. It was all structured to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's just like a business. Like, you got to structure it a certain way. Like, they didn't just none of this just happened willy-nilly. Like how the world is. None of this happened willy-nilly. It's all a plan. It's any world, anything you make starts with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at it like it's a bad thing. Yeah, in a lot of areas it was a bad thing, but in a lot of areas it wasn't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all about what you believe in and what you think is really going on, and what you just all about what you believe. You know what I mean? Because this world, it's a crazy place, but it can be what you want it to be if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do it the right way. That's it.
That's it.
That's
simple.
Man, telling you, man, long as you own something in this world, man, you got to own something. That's the thing about all of this, man. You got to own something, man. You can't always not have nothing of your own.
Yeah.
Saying, like, even if you got something with somebody else or with your people or with your girl or with this or whatever, you still always, at the end of the day, just want to have something that you own. You know what I mean?
Something that's yours that you don't have to worry about someone else controlling.
Work. Yeah, that's how this world works. That's something that you control. That's something that's yours. That's something that you can do what you want to do with it. You can be happy about. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you ain't gonna be happy, you know what I mean? But you just gotta. My mom always told me that shit too, man. Like, growing up, she always told me that shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's why I always tried to, like, find a way, I guess. Sports and school. If I didn't hate school, I'd have been good. Yeah, I'd have been good because sports and stuff, man, that was my bag, man. But I just hated school, man. I ain't want to do none of that stuff, man. Y'all want me to take work home, and then if I don't, I get a bad grade. Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's
I'm cool. I'm gonna just listen and learn what I gotta learn. I ain't even trying to go further with this school stuff anyway. Like, so I'm cool. Like 10th grade, I was cool, bro. Bro, I got straight F's in the 10th grade. My last year I went to school, but it
yeah.
wasn't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, bro. Like I was tired of it. I was done with it. I just couldn't do that no more, bro. Like, oh, y'all just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm tired of learning this shit, and
See that?
y'all trying to make me take it home and then come back and take a test and then do this and then do no. How the hell I make some money? I'm already selling weed in y'all school. How do I make some money? Teach me that.
That's what they should have did. The people geared towards going to the workforce and all that should have went a whole different way instead of we're
Yes.
going to keep trying to pile calculus and trig and
All that
something we're never going to use.
No, I'm not an engineer. I'm never gonna be
like,
that. I don't need
just
that.
put us, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. We'll go this way. If we're going to go to college, if you're going to college, you're doing all that, then cool. You continue down this line.
Yes.
But you can't just, again,
Force feed all this information.
Learn a trade, learn to do that stuff.
Yes.
You get your basics in. I mean, because kids nowadays, they can do their basic classes and learn all the stuff. You know, your basic math, your basic science, you know, English, history.
Oh.
You can do all that in a year and be done.
They never considered how kids learn. Like, just think about when you get to college. It's all lectures.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't press you to do no homework, all that goofy shit. You ain't got to worry about none of that when you in college. Just at your own leisure. But in grade school and high school and all that, they it's a structure, bro. I don't go with that, man. Like, no, man, I'm not about to just keep sitting in y'all's class doing the same thing every day, every year until I get out of this shit.
Yeah,
college is no way.
College is a lot of notes and papers you write.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's
With
it.
that.
It's not stupid shit.
Yeah, man. And then they throw a test at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tolerated that for a second. Then I had to get out of there too, because I had to go to work. Like, I ain't making no money here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stay in school. I'm not making no money in school. Why would I stay in school? I got bills. Crazy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
To work. Like, so I left that school stuff. That school stuff wasn't. I could have did it, but I couldn't because they wasn't paying me.
You got to think how many people have degrees or associate's degrees or bachelor degrees or masters that they don't even use what the hell they went to school for because
they in the 9-to-5 workforce.
Yes.
The percentages of people that go get those degrees and be back in the 9-to-5 workforce is high.
And then they just paying student loans off.
A lot of them get out of school and be back at their parents' house.
That too.
At one point in time, it was like 80-some%.
All because of how much it costs.
Yeah. But you get all that debt, man. You go to school and
you get that debt, then you got to pay bills on top of that debt. And it's
man. People get out of school with hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. Unless your people was rich enough to pay your way. Other than that, them loans, boy. Them loans, boy. They'll do a number on you, boy. For real, man. But these kids, man, just got to steer them in the right direction. But would you, what if your kid grew up like and just did some old crazy stuff to like you just super disappointed, like hurt your feelings, everything. Like would you ever like cut your kid off? Like, I'm cool on you.
No.
You just got to suck it up, huh?
I gotta keep whooping that ass until they know.
You cuss them out, do all that, cussing them out and all that. Let them know how you feel. I'm disappointed, all that, but you can't never.
I'll never abandon my kid in no situation.
I don't understand how people do that, though, man. That's just weird to me.
I mean, listen, when it gets to a point to where if that kid is a drug addict and repeatedly doing it and stealing from me and starting to affect and tear me all the way down, then something's got to change. But it's going to be because I'm going to put them in another situation, but I'm still always going to be there for them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about the ones that just completely I don't fuck with you. I don't talk to you. None of that. I don't see how people do that.
No, I can't do that.
That is crazy. Like, you can do all the messing up you want to, and I'm not going to mess with you, but I'm always be there.
Oh, yeah, I brought them kids into this world. I'm not going to ever not be a part of their world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the point. Like, you brought them in the world. Like, I know so many people, man, like they just don't even mess. They don't even like their parents. Like, don't talk to them or nothing. Like, and I'm like, dang, bro, you can at least talk. Like, damn, you don't talk to your parents at all, and they alive.
My
Like,
daughter's in Myrtle Beach right now. She's called me every day, sometimes twice a day since she's been there.
yeah, that's fine.
She's telling me she wanted to fly home. She wanted to fly here to be here instead of being there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, what is going on? It's just I told her, I said, maybe you needed this family trip stuff, but then I heard she's kind of heartbroken that I'm not there. I'm like, well, I can't just do stuff like that. I don't have money just throw on.
Right.
I go, you want to go on a trip? Me and you can go somewhere, go on a trip or something. We can figure something out, but I'm not just jumping in like, oh yeah, cool, Myrtle Beach. No, that's not.
Yeah, nah, man. I think that's crazy. I would never do that.
Hell no abandoning kids. Yeah. I don't understand how you could not tear yourself up when you do that.
Yeah, just be cool with it though. Like, just be cool with it, man. Like, and that's the crazy part, man. But shit, that's how my real dad was, man. Like, see, I was raised by my brother and my sister dad, but see, my real dad, that's how he was.
Yeah, see, that's how mine was too.
Yeah, he didn't even care. Even though my mom was like, nah, I'm cool, he still wasn't even trying to come. So it was cool. I never worried about it. They never affect me. That's the crazy part about it. And they be saying that. I mean, I'm sure this affects some people, but I ain't never care. I didn't. I always knew who my brother and sister's dad wasn't my real dad since I was like 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always knew that. They told me that. I got told that young by my sister. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it just, I never cared. Like, it was never something I cared about. I swear. Like, it might have been like one point where I was like, damn, man. Like, but I got over that shit.
Eventually, I got over and realized my mother was the only one I need to worry about. Her and my grandfather.
Hell yeah. Everybody takes stuff there. Everybody different though. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that's a crazy time, man.
Yeah.
That's why. And that's why, because it starts where you was raised. They ain't raised no more. They just grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're just big kids. That's all they are.
Yeah, they just grow up.
Not even young adults, they're just big kids.
Yeah, because nobody raised them. Nobody put them on the right path or steered them in the right direction. You know what I mean? Or directed them where they needed to go.
There's a key word to all this. Structure. There was no structure to any of it.
None.
To some of these kids' lives, and you could tell because they just do whatever the hell ever and just think that's going to be okay. Yeah. It's like, now, hold on, you got to put some sort of structure in there. Whether they get upset or mad at you or cry about it, it doesn't matter. They'll get over that shit and eventually be fine and be better for it. Just to please your kid, make your kid happy all the time, even if it tears you down or you look like a fool. Hell no, I'm never going to look like Boo Boo the fool.
Right.
No, not happening. This is just not happening. I whoop my kid's ass right in public. Go ahead and stare at me while I do it, because my kid get a whole ass whipping if it needs it.
It's my kid. My kid know what it is. They know they just did something bad, and you about to get a whooping.
That's just, I'm not gonna let no kids make me look stupid.
Nah, hell nah, man.
Not ones that I raised, even ones that I didn't raise. If I'm there for you and I'm supposed to be that father figure, well then guess what? I'm gonna teach you just like my kids. I love you just like them. So guess what? You're gonna be the same way.
That's what's missing right there. That's what's missing. Like, everybody's scared to discipline their kid or be a parent. Stop trying to be their friend. A lot of people out here trying to be like real life friends. Like, when they kid mess up, they don't discipline them or nothing, cuss them out. You know how we do. If you do some dumb shit, we gonna cuss you out. You know how many parents don't do that?
See, that's an issue.
Like, that is crazy to me. Like, you just letting your kid do goofy stuff. Because if you cuss them out, even if they ain't listening to you, they still gonna think about it when they get off that phone. It might stop them from doing some shit if you just cuss them out. Like Tanya, she be cussing them niggas out. She's supposed to. And then I cuss them out when I talk to them too if they do goofy shit. Like, bro, come on, man. But it's people out here that do not do that at all because they want to be cool. You always gonna be cool with your kids. You always gonna be cool with your kids. It's your kids.
They're always gonna come back around. You're never gonna do them that wrong for them not to, unless you do some crazy serious shit.
That don't even make sense. Unless you doing some crazy stuff to them, then that's different. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about where you raised.
They're always gonna be there no matter what. And the problem
is they always gonna be there.
Is these young younger adults, or even like my age or whatever, they want to do that where, oh, well, yelling doesn't work, spanking doesn't work. Well, cool. Find that one niche that does work and use it. Stop acting like nothing could work, because something will.
See, that's bullshit.
Game 20 hours a day, guess what? That game is gone until that kid learns what his lesson is.
But people say that, and I think that's bullshit, that it don't work. It don't work because you never fucking did it.
See, sometimes I get it. If
you gotta start that at old, bro. You gotta start that as a little.
Yeah, you gotta get into that.
When you 1 year old and you messing up stuff and knocking stuff over, walking around, you getting a spanking.
He's just walking around,
whooping that little butt. Like, cause by the time they two, they tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? Get your little leg smacked, whatever you do. You know what I mean? They gotta know that you can't do that. If you ain't doing it from jump, then by the time they 7 years old, they gonna be talking crazy to you.
Yeah.
By the time you're
gonna try to discipline, and then it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, 14, they doing what they want to do. 16, they doing what they want to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how that shit work if you ain't raising your kids, man. And when you can tell because how they turn out.
And it can't be that, oh, you grounded for 3 weeks and then all of a sudden they ungrounded 2 days later. Like, you
I hate
your guns on this shit.
Oh, nigga. Oh, man. That right there. Oh, man. That, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never say nothing though, but I used to hate when Tanya used to do that though. She had grounded when they was little. I remember when they was kids. She used to, you grounded for a week. They might have been junior high and high school and shit. These niggas would be going off punishment at the next couple of days until Trayvon little ass did some shit, and that nigga was on punishment for like a year, bro. Damn, we was all like, shit, that's the worst punishment I ever seen in my life. I don't think that he might be the only nigga I ever seen on punishment that long.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that nigga couldn't go nowhere. I was like, yeah, she ain't playing. Like,
you messed up. Now you learned his lesson.
Yeah, man, it's just all about how you do it. Didn't have to hit nobody, didn't have to do nothing. Cuss your ass out, and then you ain't doing nothing.
Now you find a niche that works, and that's what it
lasted for about a year, bro, like for real. But that's just how you got to do it. It's all about how you raise your kids and discipline your kids. You ain't got to beat nobody. You ain't got to do none of that. Sometimes you might, just depending on, say you a woman and you raising 4 boys, sometimes you might have to punch somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you a woman and they fucking boys, you know what I'm saying? They understand what's going on. They ain't gonna look at it like, oh, she beating me. No, they gonna take that punch and cry, and there it is. They gonna go do what they supposed to do. That's how it always happened. Like, she wasn't just running around punching them, but sometimes you about to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it got to a point where she didn't have to do that because they were scared of her yelling at them. Yeah. She even to this day right now, like, you can always see them tearing up when she yelling at them because they respect, they know. They're like, disappointed. They don't want that shit. You know, when she start cussing your ass out, she mad at your ass and you did something that you wasn't supposed to be doing. And you can see them tear up every time, I swear. But that's how it's supposed to be. That's the respect for your parent.
Listen, to this day, I will call my mom if I go to jail. I call her and say, look, mom, this is what I did. I fucked up. I'm a grown ass adult and I'll still call her and tell her.
Yeah, that's how Steven is. Steven, he called her about everything. He always been doing that. This boy was in high school talking like it was crazy, but I like that though, where you can just come to your parent and just tell them whatever, and it is what it is. However we react like that, but at least you told us. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least we knew, and you felt comfortable enough to come tell us something that nobody else would have told their parent.
Yeah, like mom shit. Like mom says, like, that's it. You can see kids act certain ways around certain people in certain places they're at because they know what they can get away with and who they can get away with shit. And other people, they know, oh, no, that's not the one. That's not the one. Yeah. Or this ain't the place to do that shit. But they know how to act differently in different places.
Yep. And that's, real talk. That's how we was growing up. We knew how to act in different places. For real. But now it's just, everybody's so scared of everything, man. It's like, bro, just raise your child, man. What are you scared of? You good. As long as you ain't beating them to death, bro, you fine. Yeah. They can say whatever they want to say or call whoever they want to call. It's gotta be proven. If you ain't really beating your kid to death, then you would be fine. Just raise your child, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be out here abusing your kid. Just a whooping is a whooping. You fucked up. You about to get a whooping.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, it ain't no beating. They ain't saying I'm about to beat you. Like I said, you about to get a whooping.
Jumping you in the gang.
Yeah, you know what I mean? A whooping is different from a beating. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't gangland. Like, we ain't jumping you in. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, man. It's cool. Be a parent. You always gonna be a friend to your child because it's your child. That's just the relationship you gonna have with your child, unless like
you
Mike
can be a friend when you older and they adults. That's when you friends with them.
Unless, like Mike said, you've been doing some crazy stuff to your kid, then that's different. Or your kid been doing some crazy stuff to you, then that's a whole different thing. But we talking about good, healthy raising your kid relationships.
Yeah,
you always gonna be a friend with your kid. It's your kid. So don't worry about being your kid's friend because you always gonna be your kid's friend. Your every reaction is gonna be in a friendly way because it's your child, unless they fuck up.
Yeah.
When they fuck up, you don't get a friendly reaction for that. No, you about to get a whooping depending on how bad it was. Depending on how bad it was. Some stuff you just get cussed out, go to your room, I don't want to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that right there, I hated that. I swear, like a whooping wasn't nothing. I could take a whooping and go back outside.
Go stay in your room by yourself.
No game, no TV, no nothing, whatever.
Staring at the wall.
Yes, staring at the wall, looking stupid, crying.
And then they checking on you. You better not be sleeping either.
Yep.
And
that was the worst, though. But that was the worst. I'd rather take a whooping and go back outside.
Because you alone. You like, man.
I remember the ultimatum. Would you want to get a whooping and go outside, or stay in this room all day and look at the walls? Give me a whooping. Whooping.
You want some chicken? Whooping. Goddamn Cat Williams talking about Shaq's babies.
Hey, we was G's in our era, bro. Our era was different, man. We'd take the whooping and go right outside. Our parents whooped us, and I know we going right outside to play, crying, wiping tears, friends waiting on us, and everything.
You riding your bike, your tears are flying off.
Right, homie, still outside waiting though. Like, and no, I just got my ass whooped, and we all just ride off. I'm crying and shit, wiping my. I remember that, man. We just took it and went, and it was nothing. I know I did something bad. That's why I got a whooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing. You know you did something bad before you even get the whooping. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that, man.
That's when you raise right. When you know you were wrong, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, you got to take that. I took every whooping, and we used to get some whoopings. We the race car track days, and man, motherfucking extension cord. Go pick your own switch, like. Pull your pants down and smack your bare skin. Yeah, belts and getting hit with the belt buckle, all that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the era right.
Oh.
I never got in trouble for the same thing twice.
No.
Because I got in trouble for it. Got my ass whooped. I did a lot of crazy stuff. I went to jail at 9, yo. Like, they didn't lock us up. They took us down there, put us in the cell, and called our parent. But I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first time getting in trouble for a crime. And we broke into school. But and so that whooping that I got for that, I took it. Like, it was a whooping. I got both my parents. I got whooped. My mom whooped me the worst. Like, my dad, he only hit me 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. 1 time, 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Them 3 times hurt way worse than what she did, but she whooped the shit out of me though. Like, she whooped my ass. Like, that was an ass whooping, boy. Like, and I never did that shit again. I never did that shit again, bro. Like, I ain't get back in trouble till I was about 14. Like, I was about 14. You know what I'm saying? I was cool, man. But that was a whole different thing though that I got in trouble for. You know what I'm saying? I never got in trouble for the same thing twice. You whooped my ass for this, I ain't doing it again. But hey, for real. And we was outside too, man. We was outside, bro. We had a PlayStation and all that, and I never was in there playing it.
I only got an hour a day. That's all I could do.
Dog, I was outside.
Yeah, you was outside the rest of the time. You play for your hour. Whenever you want that hour to be, then you outside. Yeah,
I was outside, bro. I remember when the days I used to do homework when I was like young. I'd do my homework, but I'd be playing the game at the same time. But then by the time I hit the 7th, 8th grade, it was over for that homework shit.
Yeah, see, I was just time to go to bed. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll be up there, TV on mute, playing NBA Jam, just
Yeah, bro.
leave
I
the
ain't.
game on so I didn't
Yeah,
lose my
hell
spot.
yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I ain't never need no school, man. I did because I learned what I needed to learn. I know a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff I learned in school. Like I could talk about intelligently about anything. Like Tanya be like, damn, they like, yeah. Like it, I just learned my own way. Like I don't learn by doing homework and all that. You telling it to me and teaching it to me as you doing it, I'm processing all of this. You know what I'm saying? And I remember it all. And I'm a visual person. Like the pictures come up in my head. Like even when I'm going somewhere, like how I get back there is shit I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I get back there until I know, like I just know.
Yeah, photogenic memory. I get the same way. Like down here, I started memorizing stuff before I officially moved, I knew stuff, but that's just because I just knew.
That's how I am, man. That's how I learned. You got to show me, man. I'm not about to sit there and do homework. Ain't gonna help me do nothing. Yeah. You got to be teaching it. Once you teach it to me, then I'm good. I don't need what the fuck I need to do the homework for. You just taught it to me, and I understood it, and I know how to do it. So I'm not about to go do homework. I'm dying on that hill, bro. I hated that shit. Telling you, bro, like that. Oh my god, man, shut up and just let me do it here. Once we done hearing that bell ring and I got to go home, I'm leaving all this shit in the locker.
Like I still got to I got to clean my room and shit.
Yeah, bro. I got
stuff I got to do with
that. Then have time to still go outside. Yeah,
like, all sorts of chores and shit now.
And then you know I got to do chores when I go home because what? Get out of here, man. Because I sure didn't clean my room or make my bed when I got up. I just got up. I just did all that. Went to school. Like, gotta go wash some dishes probably. Like, nah, man, I ain't got time.
Vacuuming, cleaning bathroom.
Yeah, I was the dishes, man. I used to hate that shit. The bathrooms, man, they used to put us to work. Why y'all make us clean it? And we didn't clean it right, and y'all was mad about it, but you gonna still make us clean it. Like, come on, man. Like, listen. But then I got good at it. And then my little brother was trash. So I used to, he ain't do it right. You go do it, Jason. Oh, my goodness.
I already did my chores.
Yeah, bro. Like, already did mine. I'm trying to go outside. What you mean? Going outside was fire, though.
No, yeah. See, outside was where it's at.
You come home straight from school and do everything we got to do quick as hell to get outside. That's why we ain't never do it right.
Yeah, you're trying to get it done and out.
Get outside. You remember sneaking and smoking?
See, no, I was never a big smoker.
Weed, nothing.
When I was younger, I was always kicking it with them. I was always I just never smoked.
Smoking, bro. Weed tasted different smoking when you were sneaking back in the day. Weed, cigarettes, all that, bro. Like it all tasted different than it do now when I had to sneak and do it.
Oh yeah, because now you're like, what the fuck?
It was like taboo as hell. Like I remember we used to be deep as hell in groups of it. Just after school, we smoking. We do our shit. Everybody go out, meet somewhere, wherever we met at. Everybody smoking. We all fucking underage as hell. But we was like 12 and 13.
Yeah, see, I was always kicking. I just was the one that like I didn't care to smoke. I don't know.
Oh man, I remember so many crazy times when we was just young, bro. Like 13, 14, bro. Like we was doing shit like we was grown. Like it was crazy. It was crazy, man. And we'd be deep as hell, and then they start shutting everything down. But they took the whole basketball court out the park, so nobody would go back to the park. And then everything changed, but they did their job because that changed every single thing. That changed everything. The whole hood changed after that. It was crazy. Like you never really seen nobody no more. Like just all because they took that, bro. We used to be like every kid in that lived there because Lockland ain't that big. So all of us was always there. After school, everybody go home, do what they got to do, and we all met at the store.
Yeah.
And the park was right there. So the people that was old enough was buying everybody Newports because we all wanted Newports or whatever cigarettes we smoked. Whoever was old enough bought 40s, nigga, and we'd go down to the park. Be lit, bro. 13, 14. You know what I mean? Some people was 18, old enough because they was buying our shit. We'd get somebody to go get our beer. We always seen somebody that we knew that was just like, fuck it, I'll get these little niggas some beer. Fuck it. I mean, bro, for real, bro, we'd be lit down there. Liquor store trips. Bro, we had motherfuckers walking to the liquor store. To Reading, to the liquor store. And then the nigga will walk back and give us the change and everything.
Yeah, damn.
Crazy, bro. Whole half gallon of
He's kicking it.
Yeah, bro. We used to be some crazy little kids. I remember we bought the store out of Steel Reserves. The whole store, because that's what we used to drink when we was probably about 16. Well,
Yeah,
not
you pay like $1 something.
like 17. When we was like 17. Yeah, man. And we used to just drink the shit out there. Hey, girl. Stop chewing on yourself. Her old ass. Yeah, Rose old, man. 14. We're about to be 14. Yeah, but fuck school. Unless you
I mean, you doing your thing in school, you do your thing.
career coming, do your thing.
Yeah.
And that, learn a trade, start a business,
Yeah.
entrepreneur or something. It's too easy now. It's
It
easy.
definitely is. They give you a lot of the ways to do it. They just don't teach you how to do it.
Just make sure your credit is right.
Yeah.
If you got the credit, you can get right off rip. But that is the episode.
That is.
Relax Wednesdays. It goes where it goes.
Anything, everything, and nothing.
And nothing. Anything, everything, and nothing. Real shit. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I don't know. She asked the question, people. She asked the question. Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Hell yeah.
You already know what it is. See y'all next week.
Salute.
The Man Cave. Salute.